You, scrolling through the noise, chasing the next hit of chaos. What if I told you the real power, the kind that shakes your soul, isn't in the screams, the notifications, or the endless grind? It's in the silence. Welcome to Dark Motivation, where we don't just talk about life. We rip it open and stare into its raw, beating heart. Today, we're diving deep into something you've been running from, something that terrifies you more than failure. The importance of silence in a world that never shuts up. Grab a seat, close your eyes for a second, and let's unravel this together, because this is gonna hit you hard. Picture yourself in a city that never sleeps. Horns blaring, phones buzzing, your boss yelling, your inbox overflowing. Your mind, it's a war zone. But what if you could stop it all? What if, for just one moment, you could step into a void where nothing screams for your attention? That's what silence does. It's not just the absence of sound, it's the presence of you. In that quiet, you're not a cog in the machine, not a follower count, not a to-do list. You're alive. And that, my friend, is where the magic happens. Think about the last time you sat alone. No phone, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. Scary, right? That's because silence forces you to face the truth. The regrets you've buried. The dreams you've abandoned. The person you're afraid you've become. But here's the kicker. Those truths, they're not your enemies. They're the map to your comeback. Silence isn't just a pause. It's a mirror, reflecting everything you've been too busy to see. And when you stare into that mirror long enough, you start to hear it. The whisper of your own strength, the pulse of your own purpose. That's why the greatest minds in history, from artists to warriors, sought silence like a drug. They knew it wasn't empty. It was electric. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly free? Not the fake freedom of a Friday night or a paycheck, but the kind that makes your chest ache with possibility. If you can't remember, it's 'cause you've been drowning in noise. Silence is your lifeline. It's the space where you rebuild, where you find the courage to say, I'm not done yet. But let's be real. Silence isn't easy. It's raw. It's heavy. It's you against you. No filters, no distractions. That's why most people run from it. They'd rather scroll, binge, hustle, anything to avoid sitting with themselves. But not you. Not today. You're here because you're different. You're here because you feel that fire inside, that hunger for something deeper. And silence? It's the fuel. Imagine this. You carve out 10 minutes tonight. No phone, no music, just you and the quiet. At first your mind screams, bills, deadlines, that fight you had last week. But then, it slows. You hear your own breath. You feel your own heartbeat. And suddenly, you're not just surviving, you're awake. That's the power of silence. It doesn't just clear the noise, it sharpens your edge. It's where you find the answers you've been chasing in all the wrong places. Let's talk about the world out there for a second. It's designed to keep you loud, busy, distracted. Every app, every ad, every trending post, it's all screaming, don't stop, don't think, keep moving. But what's that doing to you? You're exhausted, aren't you? You're running on fumes, chasing a finish line that keeps moving. Silence is your rebellion. It's you saying, enough. It's you taking back control. And trust me, when you do, you'll feel it. A spark, a shift, a fire you forgot you had. Now I know what you're thinking. I don't have time for silence. I've got responsibilities, goals, a life to live. But here's the truth. You don't have time not to. Every minute you spend in silence is an investment in your clarity, your strength, your future. It's not about escaping life. It's about mastering it. Think of silence like a blade. The world is a jungle, and silence sharpens you, cuts through the chaos, makes you unstoppable. Let me tell you a story. A few years back, I was like you, trapped in the grind, chasing success, thinking the louder I lived, the closer I'd get. But I was falling apart. My mind was a mess. My heart was heavy, and I didn't even know why. Then one night, I turned everything off. No phone, no TV, just me in the dark. At first it was brutal. My thoughts were like knives. But then, something shifted. I started to hear myself again. I remembered who I was, what I wanted, why I was fighting. That silence didn't just save me, it rebuilt me. And it can do the same for you. So here's my challenge. Tonight, when the world goes quiet, don't run from it. Lean into it. Find a corner, a rooftop, a moment where it's just you. Close your eyes. Breathe. Listen. What do you hear? That's not nothing. That's you. That's your power. That's your purpose, Wa.